So I went through Marina Mabery's comments the other day, and this is something that I'm really passionate about.
Everyone missed the real story. While analysts debated slow-mo replays and commentators clutched their pearls, Marina Mabery basically said, "Forget basketball. I'm entering my villain era." 1 second, she's playing defense. The next, she's reenacting an action movie mid-Carter, with enough flair to earn a Netflix series. Now the league's calling it a flagrant too, in talking suspensions like it's Survivor, WNBA edition. But was it a meltdown? Or a master class in chaos? Buckle up, because this meltdown makes your Monday morning coffee spill look tame. Everyone wants to talk about Marina Mabery like she just woke up, chose violence, and body slammed someone for sport. But let's back up. If you watch the game, actually watch the game, not just skimmed a Twitter highlight while waiting for your iced latte. You saw it. The refs took 10 full minutes, which in basketball time is practically an entire Netflix episode, to look at the footage and somehow come to the conclusion that nothing flagrant happened. 10 minutes, that's not a review. That's a group meditation session. Gone wrong. Now here's the kicker. What everyone else with 2 eyeballs saw was a clear flagrant. 2, not flagrant 1, not a warning, not a friendly handshake, a textbook flagrant. 2. Mabery got launched at like the kind of hit you expect in an NFL playoff game, not on a basketball court filled with athletes who usually settle beefs with a stare down, or maybe a mild shoulder bump, but no, not in the WNBA. Here, when someone gets bulldozed, in slow motion with full elbow extension and a side of emotional damage, the refs respond. Like your grandma trying to reset the Wi-Fi. Confused, indecisive, and ultimately completely useless. They huddled, squinted at the replay like it was the Zapruder film, and emerged with a verdict that belongs in the Hall of Shame. This wasn't even a borderline call. It was crystal clear. Marina Mabery assaulted Caitlyn on national TV, and the refs looked at it like, maybe she fell into the hit, maybe gravity did it, maybe the refs are operating under some new quantum physics model where Newton's laws don't apply in the past. Now, let's talk about this magical lack of accountability. The NFL has a command center, an actual room where adults look at replays, make decisions, and override the occasional field clownery. The NBA has one. The NHL has one. Heck, even college football refs have a hotline to phone. A friend. But the WNBA? Nah, we're still trusting 3 humans on the floor who clearly left there. Common sense in the locker room. And don't tell me the ref squad did their best. Their best apparently includes missing open hand swipes, ignoring intentional collisions, and rewatching the same clip for 10 minutes before deciding that yes, maybe Marina's face simply chose to violently meet an elbow, self-inflicted clearly. This is where we demand the commissioner show up, and not in a press release or some diplomatic non-apology on a podcast. We're talking full accountability. Bring the Sophie and JC Sheldon into the commissioner's office. Now, if you didn't see the moment, JC came flying down the court like she had a personal vendetta. And who'd she target? Sophie Cunningham on purpose, not a basketball move, not a defensive setup, a straight-up drive-by with attitude. At this point, I'm shocked JC didn't bring acrylics for the game because she spent the entire night clawing at Caitlin Clark like it was an episode of Real Housewives WNBA edition. She went after Caitlin. She went after Sophie. And when someone finally gave it back, cue the tears, cue the drama, cue the refs suddenly discovering their empathy module.